Second Samuel, all story blang King David. Well, the story in blang King David. When King Saul been die, David been jiran king blang all Judah people, and Bambai been jiran king blang all Israel people. While David been having a lot of trouble from him enemy Alabat, and from him own countrymen Alabat, and from him own family too. But God been all the album by him. And no matter David been good pala man, but still him and dom sambala no good pala thing do. But when him own up, plang all the no good pala thing where him and dom, God been all the let him go him free from that lot no good pala thing. Chapter 1. David been get him news where King Saul been die. While David and him soldier Alabat been go and fight Langadolot Amalekite people. And they been beat him Alabat, and after they been go back Langadat town called Siklag, where they been all day jiran. While same time King Saul and him soldier Alabat been go and fight Langadolot Philistine people. And the lot Philistine soldier been kill him King Saul dead ja Langadat hill called Gilboa. While David no been sabi the lot Philistine soldier been kill him King Saul dead, and him in jiran ja Langat Siklag for 2 days. And the next day, one bala man been coming from the camp Langa Saul where they been abum that fight Langa that hill. And him in go Langa that town where David been jiran. While they're close, Langa that man been tear up one, and him in abum ground Langa him head too. Tumaji him in nukot pinji Langa King Saul where him and die. And when him in come at Langa David, him in bear down Langa ground. Leader Langa David Langa show respect Langa him. And David been asking him, from where you been coming? Well, that man been talk. I've been get away from that camp where all our Israel soldier been jiran. While David been talk. Well, you telling me what had been happen? Well, that man been talk. Tell that Philistine soldier been killing biggest mob soldier Langa we dead. And all another soldier Langa we been run away from that fight. And the Philistine soldier been killing King Saul and his son Jonathan dead too. While David been talk, well, how you sabi King Saul and Jonathan been die? Well, that man been talk lie away Langa David. Tumaji him and one day David got a good pinji Langa him. While I've been ja Langa that hill column Gilboa, and I've look King Saul been using that spear Planga him Planga lead him up missile Planga walk Kurway. And I've look all a horsemen Planga talot Philistine soldier. And all a baggy where they been use him Planga fight coming up Planga him. While King Saul been turn around. And him look Langa me. And him jingat Langa me. And I've been talk one him. And him talk, who you? And I've been talk, me a Amalekite man. And him talk, you come along me and killing me dead. Tumaji, they been killing me already. And I sabi I gotta die. Like not Saul been talk lang me. And when him talk like that, I've been go lang him. And I've been killing him dead. Tumaji, I've been sabi straight away when him gotta pull that lang ground. Him gotta die. While after when I've been killing him dead, I've been digging at that special one head from him head and that special one ring where him and all day with him on langa imam. And I've been bringing him up that tubala thing langa you na, boss. Like not that man been talk langa David lie away. But David no been sabi him and liar langa him. While David and all of men langa him been break him all of clothes langa alabat. Tumaji they been probably no good pinji langa King Saul where him and die. And they been no good pinji and cry. And no more dagat any daga right up that son been Quran. Planga jingibat planga King Saul and Jonathan and planga all Israel people. Tumaji biggest mob soldier planga Yahweh that trouble God been die. Langa that fight. While after na David been asking that man who been bring him up that bad news langa him. Who are you? Where you from? Well, that man been talk. My daddy is from that Amalekite tribe. But minbala my daddy been all day jiran but langa yum of country. While David been talk, what for you no been brought, planga kill him dead that man, where Yahweh been pick him up, planga jiran king, planga all Israel people. You been making trouble, planga your own self. To make your own one word, gotta make him you die. Where you been talk, you been kill him dead that man, where Yahweh been pick him up, planga jiran king. Laka David been talk, and after him jingat langa, one bala working man, planga him, and him talk, kill him dead. And that working man been kill him, that man, and him die. David been sing song planga Saul and Jonathan. While David been sing one bala song planga, think about planga King Saul and his son Jonathan. Tumaji him and sorry planga tubala. And him and dalim him working man alabat planga lenambat that song lang all people from the Judah clan. And they've been writing down that song lang one book kolom Jesha. While yana that song where David been find him, planga think about King Saul and Jonathan. The Larhaibala boss planga we Israel people been died on top langa that hill country. And all of Brablu and soldier planga we been died do. While nobody can tell him that bad news langa we enemy alabat langa that tubala town kolom Gab and Ashkelon. The maji no more want him all the Philistine people uno masabi kor karakut pinji. While that hill kolom Gilboa karajiran probably dry one na no more many water. And all a crowd langa all a paddock langa that hill country can grow up any dagana. To maji all a shield langa the Kuruan soldier leran but nukuruan everywhere ja. And that shield planga King Saul im leran but ja probably rubbish one do. That bow and arrow planga Jonathan been number 1. And that big one knife planga King Saul been probably good one do. And no matter to bala enemy been probably strong bala, but still that much to bala been spill him alabat blood and beating him up alabat. While King Saul and Jonathan been probably good bala, and I believe him to bala that much. Tuwala been all day jiran mijimet and tuwala been die mijimet. Tuwala been probably strong bala just like a lion and tuwala been probably quick bala too just like a eagle where him catch him something. While all him of Israel girl him of got a cry planga King Saul. To make him na been all day give it him up all are probably good one clothes and all can call one thing planga wirim one. All are probably one soldier planga we been die langa that fight, and Jonathan been died langa that hill country do. While man bright Jonathan, I believe him you that much, and me probably no good pinky planga you na. You know mo be like me, same way like all the girl like me. No more. Probably way you be like me more than all the girl who be like me. All are probably one soldier planga we been die. And all a big one knife and spear and shield plang alabat pin pinich na. Lakayat na David pin sing but that song plang a think about King Saul and Jonathan.
Chapter 2. David pin jiran king plang all Judah people. After na David pin ask him Yahweh, the trouble God, wani ma garadum na. You wanted me blanga go and jira langa any town langa that country blanga the Lord Israel people from that Judah clan. And Yahweh been talk. You I? While David been asking him, langa which town I got a jiran. And Yahweh been talk. Langa Hebron. While David been go langa Hebron, got a mola family blanga him. Him that Tubala wife planga him name Ahinoam and Abigail. That Ahinoam bin burum that town golum Jezreel, and that Abigail bin that widow girl planga that man named Nabal. Oben burum that town golum Kamul. Well, all a soldier planga David bin go got him do, and they been him all a family planga alabat. And they been jira langa Hebron and langa ola lila town right around langa Hebron. After na ola men from that Judah clan been go langa Hebron, and they been spilling special and oil on top langa David head, langa making him jiran king langa ola Judah people. After na King David been eating news where the Lord Israel people from that town golum Jabesh, ja langa that country golum Gilead, been bearing that body blanga Saul. And him janim sambala waking man blanga him, garam good pala wet blanga alabat. Him talk, Yahweh got a good pala langa him up, and him got all the kind langa him up, and all day album him up. Demaji him up in think about that king blanga him up, and him up in kind langa him where him up in bearum him. And I got all day treat him up good pala way do blanga daran. Well, no matter soul that king blanga him up in die, but still him up got a jiran strong bala, and no more broaden. Demaji all people burum dijan Judah clan been making me jiran king blanga alabat. Lajigat na King David bin jandim wet langa dalot Israel people ja langa Jabesh.
Chapter 5. David bin jiran king blanga Israel people. While after na ola leader blanga dalot Israel people bin kama langa David ja langa the town kolum Hebron, and they bin darim him. Marabat na your own one countryman. And when Saul bin jiran king, even ola leader but ola soldier blanga Marabat langa fight. And Yahweh the trooper of God been making promise langa you, blanga making you jiran boss, blanga in people arabat, and look after but arabat. While you got a jiran king blanga Marabat, to me Marabat na in people arabat. Lagayat na that leader blanga Israel people been talk langa David when they been coming langa him ja langa Hebron. While David been agree langa arabat, and he been making promise langa arabat blanga jiran good para king blanga arabat. And he been making that promise leader langa Yahweh. And after they been spilling special one oil on top langa David's head, blanga making him jiran king blanga Israel people. While David been 30-year old when they been making him jiran king blanga Israel people, and him jiran king rather been 70-year old. Past time him jiran king blanga Judah people, kulijab 8 years jarang the town kolum Hebron. And after him jiran king blanga the Judah people and all Israel people, 33 years jarang Jerusalem. King David been take over Jerusalem. While after when the Israel people been make him David jiran king blang arabat, him and him soldier arabat been go langa Jerusalem blang a fight langa the Jebusite people who been all jiran batja. While the Jebusite people been reckon myself probably strong but a people, and they been reckon King David and him soldier arabat can go in langa that town blang arabat and beat him arabat. And blanga darana them jandim wed langa King David. You up no strong but blanga going inside langa Marabat town and beat him Marabat. Everybody yeah langa dijan town can stab him up and beat him up. No more no soldier. All a blind and lumber of people can easily stab him up too. Like I had not that the Jebusite people been talk. But King David and him soldier Arabat been beat him Arabat. And they been take over Zion, the strong but a town blang Arabat. To me King David been telling that lot soldier blang him. That lot Jebusite people, my enemy Arabat, and I'm him Arabat probably. Or what about him up hate him but Arabat too, ain't it? While we left to go in along that town, through along that hole along a ground, where they are gajim but water. And when we come inside the town, Jana we gotta beat him out and kill him all of the Jebusite people dead. To me, then was Sabi we didn't strong butter, and they didn't weak one. Him just like our old Lord, didn't blind one and lame butter one. Like that King David been talk, and him soul about. And after they been going along that town, through along that hole, and they've been fight along that Jebusite people, and they've been beat him out, and they've been take over that town. Well, from that time now, people been able to talk. All the blind and lame but people can go in along that place. Like that now, people been able to talk. King David been calling that the Jebusite people, blind one and lame but one. Well, before King David been take over the town, all the people been able to call him that town Zion. To me, that town been on top of that hill called him Zion. But after David been able to get in there, and they been call him that town David town. To me, King David been building up that town more big one. And been start building up that town from that place where they been heaping up a lot of ground, sunrise side along that hill. And been building up that town right around along that hill. Well, King David been go more strong but all the time. To me, Yahweh that boss one God been already and got him. While one man named Hiram been jiran king like that country called Tyre. And him somebody man like King David, blang make him good bingy. And him somebody carpenter got him lot of timber from that cedar tree, blang album King David, make him but house. And him somebody working man where Sabi build him up house, got him stone door. Or when King David been look all that man, got him that anything, him Sabi, trouble Yahweh na been make him jiran king, bring all the Israel people. And him Sabi, Yahweh been making him high bara, bring album but him people arabat. Well, after when King David been away from that town called Hebron, him in all the jiran Jerusalem. And Jah na him got him more wife. And him married like somebody working girl blang him do. And him have a big mob son and daughter. While yeah now the name blang that son, where him have him like Jerusalem. Shammua, Shobab, Nathan, Solomon, Iba, Elishua, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Eliada, and Eliphalet. King David been fight among the Philistine people. When well that my Philistine people been eating the news, what the Lord Israel people been making David get king blang arabat, straight away they been judging arabat soldier, blang a go and grab him. While when King David been eating the Lord Philistine soldier been look at him been go lang a one high but a place, Yahweh arabat can kajima him. While when the Lord Philistine soldier been come at lang that place called him Rephaite Valley, they been making about camp Jah everywhere. And when King David been eating about Binja, he been ask him Yahweh, what him got to do? You wanted me to go and fight like that Philistine soldier? And if me go and fight like about, you gotta make me beat him about. While Yahweh been talk, you gotta go and fight like about. And I gotta make him you beat him about. While King David and him soldier about been go and fight like that Philistine soldier. And they been beat him that Philistine soldier. And after King David been talk, Yahweh been bust him up by the enemy about just like flood water. And Blangadara they been go to that place, Baal perish him. Well, when that Philistine soldier have been run away, they been leave him all a dream in shape about behind. And King David and him soldier have been digging all that dream in shape about. Bamba another that Philistine soldier been come back along that same one place called Rephaite Valley. And they been making out about camp jar everywhere. And when King David been hearing out about Benja, one boy been asking Yahweh if him gonna go and fight along that Philistine soldier. And Yahweh been talk, you I? But you can go and fight along about from here. You gotta run behind way. And make myself ready for a fight lang arabat kurjab lang that tree called balsam tree. And when you hear him that noise on top lang that tree, just like somebody walk, well straight away you gotta go and fight lang that Philistine soldier. To me meet that and walk leader lang you. And me na gotta beat him that Philistine soldier lang you. Nakajat na God been talk lang David. While King David been doom, one of God been dalam him doom, and been pushing back that Philistine soldier all the way from that town called Giba, right up to that town called Gisa.
Chapter 6. King David been bringing back that sacred box langa Jerusalem. Well, one more time, King David been marching up ola Kurwan soldier langa ola Israel people. That number blanga the soldier been 30,000. And King David been digging malabat langa that town golom Bela. Ja langa Judah. Emin kuja blanga gajim that sacred box blanga Yahweh that trouble God blanga digging back blanga Jerusalem. That sacred box been album that name blanga Yahweh that boss one God. And in all the jiran ja on top langa that box, langa middle, langa that double shape got wing. Well, that box been jiran langa that house, langa one man named Benadab. That house langa him been on top langa one hill ja. And King David and the Lord soldier been guiding that box for him. And they been brought that box on top langa new one wagon. And that double son blanga Benadab named Yusha and Ahio been look after but that wagon. Ahio been walk leader along that wagon. And King David and all the Israel people been sing and dance but probably way blanga praise but Yahweh. And some people been play the Lord guitar golum harp and lyre. And some people been play all the drum and cymbal. Well, when they been come out lang that place, one man named Sekan, where men all they dig part all the rubbish from the Lord Sitaka. The Lord Puligi, where been pulling that wagon, been college pulled down. And that man named Musa been born in Binga lang that sacred box, hold him up. Well, straight away, Yahweh been get wild along that man. To me, that man no more been thinking about him, no more been allowed touch him, that sacred box. And God been kill him, that man dead, ja again, one side along that box. And Blangadara na, they been call him that place, Paris Yusha, for that time na, right up today. Well, King David been get wild along Yahweh na. To me, Yahweh been get wild along that man, and he been killing him dead. But after David been brought along Yahweh, and he been talk, well, I can take him back that sacred box, Karamina, and him no more been take him that box along Jerusalem. He been leave him that main one road, and he been take him that box along that house, along one man named Obededem. Open gaman from that town called Ket. And Jana I mean leave him that box. And that box been jiran ja 3 months and Yahweh been probably good pala lang that man and him family alabat. Well, when King David been hearing that news where God been probably good pala lang buried and him family alabat, I mean go and guide him that box lang degim langa Jerusalem could pinji way. When the Lord man often got up that sacred box, bin degim 6 pala step. King David bin dalim harabat banga stop. And he bin kill him one bala boy one buligi and one bala fat one gabi. Blanga abum sacrifice offering langa Yahweh. Lajikat na they bin dom when they bin start karam up at that box. Well, King David no been wearing on any clothes. Only that special and shared column effect him in wearing on. And all the way along the road him in dance spot. Probably way blanga praise him but Yahweh. And him and all the lot Israel people been singing at but good pinji way. And they've been blown but whistle all the way right up they've been got him up Jerusalem, got him that sacred box. Well, when they've been taking that box inside langa that town, their wife blanga King David named Michael, opened that daughter blanga Saul, been looking at but a lot people bottom him house. And when him look King David dance spot like that, him and probably no good pinji. And him no more be like him, man him in dombat, to me him and reckon King no more be loud that kind thing. While David been already bring him up one bala tent jar, and they been put him down that box inside long that tent. And after King David been have him sacrifice ceremony blanga Yahweh, and him have him that ceremony blanga that offering golom fellowship offering. And when him finish the ceremony, him give it good palawet lang all the people, and him dali malabat Yahweh that boss on God kara good pala lang yamop. After na King David been give it pataga lang every man and every girl for a model that Israel people open ja lang that ceremony. Him give it all about one bala dampa and one bala cook one beef, and some bala daga golum raisin. And after everybody been go back lang all about round camp. Well, after na King David been go back lang him round camp too, lang look him family all about, and him wife Michal been come outside lang meet him, and him dalim King David no good pala way. You have a man to make you king blang all the Israel people in it. But did they even make himself probably a low bala? To make even dance but just like a cranky bala man leader along all the waking girl and waking men blang you. And you no more been wearing on any clothes. Even only cover up myself got him that shirt. Like got na Michal been talk. Well, King David been talk. No more, I never been thinking about my own self. I've been dance but planga praise him but Yahweh. To me him na probably high balawan. And him na been pick him at me, planga taking place, planga your daddy and him family alapat. And planga jiran boss, planga all the Israel people. And no matter me making myself low bala, just like a probably cranky bala man. But still I gotta keep on dance but planga praise him about God. And no matter you think about no good pala way planga me, but still the working girl gotta think about me good pala way. And they gotta keep on respect planga me. Like God na David been talk. Well, God no more been letting Michael have any beginning. To me Michael been rocking myself high bala. And him no more been think about God na probably high balawan.
Chapter 7. God been given word langa Nathan blanga King David. While King David been jiran good palaway langa that new and house way him and build him up. And Yahweh the trouble of God been making all that lot Israel people jiran good palaway no more many trouble from all the enemy blanga alabat. Well, after na King David been dalim that special and messenger blanga God named Nathan. You look, mi jiran niya langa probably go on house na, but that sacred box blanga God still jiran langa that tent. Well, Nathan been dalim King David. Well, go on. You doom one mu jingibat planga doom. Dumiji Yahweh molde jiran karim you. Well, after na midnight, Yahweh been dalim Nathan. You gotta go and dalim King David the waking man mine. You gotta talk. God imolde jiran karim that sacred box planga him. And him number one him you blanga build him up that house blanga that box. Tumiji from that time where him in take away all Israel people from Egypt, where up did him number bin jiran langa house. And no matter where that Lord Israel people been all they go, him in all they go karim malapat. And him in all they jiran inside langa tent. And him in all they pick him out all a boss one blanga that Lord people do. But him no more been asking malabar what for they no more been building up Kurwan a house planga him. Lakajat na you gotta dalim David. And you gotta dalim David dijan where too. Yahweh him their boss one God. And him na been kajim you jalanga that paddock where you been all day look after but all a sheep. And him make him you jiran boss planga all that lot people planga him. And him in all day go karim you everywhere you been all day go. And him na been all day beat him all enemy blanga you when you been all day go and fight langa alabat. And him gotta make him your name Haibala just like all a Haibala boss langa all a najalar country. Well God na been pig him at dijan country blanga and people alabat and him make him alabat jirania na and they gotta jiran good pala way oligi jawan. They can't jiran wekan blanga najalar people anymore. And no matter a lot of nukutpala people been all day gaman and fight langa alabadia langa dijan country. But still from today na they can't have that kind trouble na. And God been promised blanga make him you jiran good pala way no makarim any trouble from your enemy alabat. And he been promised blanga give it your biggest ma beginning alabat. And when you die, and they bury him you, karim your grandfather alabat, Balkor gotta make him one bala son blanga you jiran king. And him gotta make him that son blanga you, jiran strong bala king. And that son na gotta build him up that house blanga God. And God gotta make him that family line blanga him, keep going, jiran but king oligijam. And God gotta jiran just like a daddy blanga him, and him gotta jiran just like a son blanga God. And when him do no good pala thing, well, God gotta punish him, just like where any daddy punish him son. And no matter God gotta punish him, but still, God gotta like him. Him can't chakar away him same way like him and chakar away soul blanga make him you jiran king. And their family blanga you gotta keep going jiran baroligija. And God gotta make him somebody from your family all the jiran king. Dumiji their family line blanga you gotta keep going jiran bar king oligija. Lakajat na you gotta dal him King David. Lakajat na God been talk langa that special one messenger blanga him named Nathan. Well after na Nathan been go langa King David. And him dalim him everything where God been dalim him. King David been give thanks langa God. After na King David been go langa the tent where that sacred box been jiran. And him jiran ja and him pray langa Yahweh. Yahweh, you another boss on God. And me and my family alapat no good pala. But still you been do more kind good pala thing blanga malapat. And still today you do but more good pala thing blanga malapat. To me you been making promise blanga my family alapat oligija. Yahweh, you not that boss one God. And no matter me only waking man blanga you, but still you been telling me blanga that promise. Well, I can't talk anything langa you. To me you sabi that feeling blanga mine already. And you na been making that plan blanga doom this big para thing langa me and my family alabat. And you been doing this thing blanga teaching me blanga that way blanga you. Yahweh, you know that boss one God, and nobody hyper same way like you. To me, only one pala God, Jiran, and you Naim, and Malabar been Sabidaran from long time. And no more any people Jiran hyper same way like all Israel people Jiran. To me, you na been taken away Malabar from Egypt, where Malabar been Jiran just like a prisoner. And you've been making Malabar Jiran your own one people Alabat. And that news blang all probably big pala thing where you been doing blang a malabat been go everywhere. And that news been making your name high pala lang every country. And when you been having go malabat free from Egypt blang making malabat jiran blang your own one people alabat, you been handing me all another people from Malabar country when Malabar been go lang that country blang a jiran. And you been handing me all dreaming blang that people too. And you've been making myself jiran God blanga malabat. And you've been making malabat jiran blanga your own one people oligi jawan. Yahweh, you know the trouble of God. And me asking you, blanga dum when you've been promised blanga dum blanga me and my family alabat. You gotta dum when you've been telling me, you gotta dum oligi jawan. And when you dum that name blanga you gotta jiran probably high pala. And all the people gotta all they talk Yahweh that boss on God him na that God blang all the Israel people. Lakajat na they gotta talk. And you gotta make him their family line blang a mine. Keep going jiran but king oli gijawan. Yahweh you know that boss one God blang all the Israel people. And I no more been brought in blang a talk langa you lakajat. When I been pray langa you, you been show me all this lot thing where I been talking about. And no matter me only waking man blanga you, but still you been telling me you gotta make him my grandson alabat jiran king. Yahweh, you know that boss one God, and you already keep him that Lord promise where you been make him. And you been making probably good one promise langa me. And me asking you blanga jiran good pala langa my family alabat ulijim day gotta keep going jiran but gotta me only gijam. Yahweh, you know that boss one God, and you know been making that promise langa me. And you got a good pala langa man family ala paroli gija. Dumiji, you know been making that promise langa me. Lakajat na David been talk langa God.
Chapter 9. King David and Mephibosheth. Well, one day King David been asking me Mopsida, anybody from Saul family still didn't lie bara, or they been all die? To me, if anybody lie bara, well, I want a kind lang him, lang a show him respect, lang my good friend Jonathan, that dead bara son lang a Saul. Well, one bara waking man lang a Saul family been jiran ja, him named Saiba, and the upside of lang a King David been dalimim, lang a go lang a King David. And when he been kamat lang him, King David been asking him, you know Saiba that working man lang a Saul, isn't it? And that working man been talk, you are boss, me name. While King David been asking him, anybody from Saul family still didn't lie bara? To me, I want a kind lang him, just like God been kind lang me. While that working man been talk, that son lang Jonathan, named Mephibosheth, still didn't lie bara, but in cripple one. While King David been talk, we him jiran. And that working man been talk, him jiran lang that town kolum Lodaba, jar lang that camp lang Amiel, that son lang one man named Micaiah. Or when that working man been talk lang that, King David been jandem wed lang Mephibosheth, lang kaman lang him. And when Mephibosheth been kaman lang him, been bad and leader lang King David, lang show him respect lang him. And King David been dalim him. Mephibosheth, and Mephibosheth been talk. Me na you working man. And King David been talk. You know more the braden. Tumijaga kind langa you. Langa show him respect. Langa my good friend Jonathan, your daddy. And I gotta give it langa you all a country where your grandfather Saul been abum. And you got all the daga here, langa man camp. While me people said been bad and langa ground again. And him and King David. Me rubbish one. What for you want to kind of me lagajat? While King David been jingat lang saiba, that working man lang Saul. And when he been coming lang him dalim him. I will give it me people said all the energy where Saul and his family are about benabum. To me jimna that grandson lang Saul, that boss lang you. And you and your son are about, and your working man are about gotta look after but all the energy. And all the garden, lang me people said, and family are about. And you have got to buy him a border dagger from that lot garden. Blang arabat William take the album. Lora dagger blang a dagat. But me people said himself got all the dagger like a maroon one camp. Like a jadna King David been talk like that working man. Well, that working man been album 15 sons and 20 working men arabat. And him and King David. You're not man boss and man king. And I got to do everything where you wanted me to do. Well, after another working man and a family Albert been jiran working man blang me people said. And me people said been go and jiran mga Jerusalem where King David been jiran. And number of them cripple and lang foot to wara, but still, me know the daga jagin like that camp lang King David. And me know the jiran just like a son lang King David. And me people said, been have one son do named Micah.
Chapter 11, King David and Bathsheba. Every year when that cold weather been all day been that time now like king been all day start fight gija. While when that cold weather been finished, King David been jantim him soldier alabar karim Joab blang a fight lang all Ammonite soldier. And the Lord Israel soldier been beat him the Lord Ammonite soldier. And after they been go and make him all over camp right around lang the town Golom Reba blang a fight lang all Ammonite soldier who been jiran lang the town. While King David numa been go lang that fight, he been stop jagin lang Jerusalem. And one day, when him in afternoon time, King David been go up on top lang him house lang around country, and when him in jai, I been find him one girl been bogey, and that girl been probably budi bala. Well, King David been janned him a messenger lang find out who that girl, and that messenger been find out that girl been named Bathsheba, and him daddy been named Eliam. And him and find out that girl been married lang one Hittite man named Uriah. Well, no more long time that girl been album that ceremony where all of Israel girl been all the album every month, blanga making himself free. And King David been jandim sambala messenger blanga kajim that girl, and the Lord messenger been kajim that girl, and they been digging him blanga King David, and him in Silip karim that girl. And after that girl been go back lang I'm run one camp. Pamba another girl been find him myself him got a album baby. And him in jandi muet lang a King David. I got a album baby. While when King David been eating that word, him in jandi muet lang a Joab jalang at that place where all Israel soldier been fight. You jandi back that soldier named Uriah lang a me. Well, Joab been jandim back Uriah lang a King David, and when Uriah been kamat lang a him, King David been asking him blang a Joab and all of Israel soldier and blang a that fight. While Uriah been dalim King David everything him in want to sabi, and after David been dalim him, while you go back lang a your own camp and you got a album spell, takajat na King David been talk. Tumijimin one day Uriah got a sleep karim him wife Jimola people got to reckon that baby blanga Uriah. While Uriah been go away from King David and King David been jandim present blanga im bian langa im camp. But Uriah no mo been go langa im camp. Him in go and camp karim all a soldier jagin outside langa the door blanga that house blanga King David. While when David been him Uriah no mo been go back langa im own camp, him in jandim wet langa im blanga come back langa im. And when him in come langa im, David been asking him, you been go away from your own camp long time, and you been just come back from that fight. Well, what for you no more been go back langa your own camp night time? While Uriah been talk, all a soldier blanga Israel and Judah still jiran ja langa their fight, and that sacred box blanga Yahweh the trouble of God im ja do karimalapat. And that Boston soldier blanga me and all another Boston soldier no more sleep blanga around one camp. They sleep blanga bush country. While I can't go back langa my round camp and daga and drinking pot, wine and silly sleep karaman wife. Trouble I dalim you. I can't go back and sleep langa my round camp when that lot another soldier still up but their fight. Lakajat na Uriah been talk. Well, King David been dalim Uriah. Well, you eat him na. You gotta stop here langa my camp, and tomorrow I gotta jand him back to you langa that fight. And Uriah been do it langa him, and him stop ja again. And King David been asking him, planga kaman and dagat sapa karim him, and when him and dagat King David been making him drinking but that much. And no matter him probably drunk, but still him no more been go back langa him round camp and sleep karim him wife. Him in sleep langa him round swag ja again where all a soldier been all day sleep outside langa that house langa King David. Alibalana King David been writing that letter langa Joab. You gotta chant him Uriah leader langa fight langa all the enemy where that fight him probably strong bala. And you gotta dalim all Israel soldier blanga run away and leave him Uriah ja missal puliji mim gotta die. Lakajatna King David been talk langa that letter, and him and dalim Uriah blanga degim that letter langa Joab. While when Joab been getting that letter from King David, him and tweet langa him, and ja again langa the town where they been fight. Joab been jandim Uriah leader blanga fight langa all the enemy where that fight been probably strong bala. The enemy soldier been come out from the town and they been fight langa the Israel soldier and they been kill him dead some bala boss on Israel soldier and they been kill him Uriah dead too. After na Joab been jandim messenger blanga King David blanga dalim him blanga their fight. But before that messenger been go langa King David, Joab been dalim him. When you come out langa King David, you gotta dalim him when him been happen langa that fight. And when you dalim him, might be him gotta get wild and might be him gotta ask him what for I been chanting the soldier college langa the town. Might be him gotta talk Joab been a sabi that enemy gotta shoot him alabar karim bow and arrow when they go college langa the town. Him been a jingipat one him been happen langa Abimelech that son blanga Gideon ja langa the town kolum Tebes. When Abimelech been college up langa the town, one ornament been chuck him down that big one grinding stone from on top langa that wall and that stone been killing him dead. Well, what for Joab no more been jingipat when him in jandim that soldier college up langa the town. Might be lakajat na King David kara talk langa you. And you kara dalim King David that soldier blanga him named Uriah been die langa their fight. Lakajat na Joab been dalim that messenger. While that messenger been go langa King David and him dalim him when him Joab been dalim him blanga talk. The enemy blanga we been probably strong bala. And they've been coming from the town blanga fight langa we langa open country and Malabat been beat him Malabat and Malabat been keep going run him up Alabat right up langa the town. And when Malabat bin kamat kulija planga the town, they been shoot him. Malabat got him bow and arrow, and they been kill him dead. Sampala boss one soldier blanga you, and they been kill him dead. That soldier blanga you named Uriah do. Lakajatna that messenger been talk. Well, when King David been eating that word, they been tell him that messenger, you gotta go back and make him Joab good pinji, and you gotta tell him no blanga worry. To me, nobody can sabi who gotta die langa any fight. And you gotta tell him blanga fight probably hard pull away and beat him the lot people jalanga the town. Well, when that bad news been come at langa Bathsheba, him in cry blanga him husband no more little bit. And when that time blanga cry been finished, David been jandi met langa that girl blanga kaman langa him. And when him in kulanga him camp, David been married langa him, and that girl been abum little boy blanga him. While Yahweh no more been good pinjilanga King David blanga taranna, where him in sleep got him that girl, and after how him and make him that girl husband die langa fight.
2 Samuel chapter 12. Nathan been talk langa King David. After Nayawa the trouble of God been jant him that special one messenger blanga him named Nathan langa King David. And when him been kamat langa him and darim King David. Trouble a man been jiran langa one town, that one but a man been rich one, and that another one man been poor one. That rich man been have a big bullocky and sheep. But that poor one man been have one but a little one sheep where him and buy 'em. And him in order to look after him but that sheep probably way. And him in grow up that sheep inside lang him house, got him in big in Arabat. And him in order feed him that sheep, got him in round one daga. And him in order let him that sheep, drink him from him round one cup. And that sheep in order jiran lang him leg. To me that sheep been just like a daughter lang that poor one man. Bambay na one man from long way one country been come at lang that rich man camp. And that rich man been after giving him daga. But him been want to kill him round one bullocky and sheep lang that supper. Him go lang that poor one man. And him put him at him that little one sheep, and him kill him that little one sheep. And him go lang that man who come lang him camp. Lang jadna Nathan been talk. While when King David been eat him that story, him get wild probably away lang that rich man. And him dad him Nathan, true what I dad him you. That rich man who put him at that sheep from that poor one man, been a die blang that nukut para thing we him dum. But him can die. But him got a laughter, paying back for a time blang everything women put him at from that poor one man. Like na King David been talk. While Nathan been dad him King David, you not that rich man? And now at the trouble of God blang all Israel people been dada me blang give it this word blang you. God never making me jiran king blang all Israel people. He been saving me from King Saul. And he been making me digging place blang a King Saul. And he been give it your wife where Saul been abum. And he been making me jiran king blang all Israel people and all the Judah people. And if you know been able enough people, well, God been give it you more people again. Well, God want him, you gotta tell him. What for you know been do it lang him? What for you been doing that no good but a thing? You been making Uriah die. You been making that Ammonite people kill him dead lang that fight. And after you been digging him wife. Well, trouble I tell him you. Somebody lang every generation from your family gotta die. Probably no good but away. To me, you know been do it lang a God. And you been put him at that wife, lang a Uriah. And God gotta make him somebody from your own family gotta make him trouble like you. Trouble this thing gotta happen like you. And you gotta serve him trouble at that time now. When you look God take your wife out of it and give it out of it like another one man. And that man gotta sleep got him out of it. And everybody gotta serve him sleep got him out of it. Sneaking way even doing that no good but a thing, where even sleep got him that girl. But God gotta make him that man sleep got him your wife out of a daytime. All you more like Israel, people gotta serve. Like Nathan been talk. While King David been talk, I would do probably no good but a thing, Yahweh. While Nathan been talk, Yahweh been let him go free from that no good but a thing where he been doing. And him can let him you die. But him gotta make him that baby blanga you die. To me you no been respect langa Yahweh, and you been make him fun langa him. Like Nathan been talk, and after, I'm going to go back like I'm around camp. That baby, like King David, been die. After not that baby, where Uriah wife been album, like King David, been sick one. To me, Yahweh been making him sick. And King David been praying like God, like making that baby good butter. And he been sorry himself, like that baby. And him no been daga. And every night, even though the queen lang I'm run one room and sleep lang a floor. While all the boss one waking man lang a King David, been all the queen lang I'm room. And they been all try and make him get up and daga. But him no been all do it lang arabat. And him no been all daga. Bamba na 1 week time, that baby been die. And all the boss one waking man from a King David been broadened from a daughter him that bad news. And they been talking ya. Before that baby been die, King David no been all listen lang away. One who been all want to talk lang him. While how got a daughter him that baby lang him been die. To me he might kill himself probably when he made him that bad news. Or when King David be looked at a waking man lang him talk ya. Straight away him saw that baby been die. And him ask him about that baby been die, ain't it? And that old waking man been talk. You why? That baby been die. Well, straight away King David been get up from that floor where him all asleep. And him go and bogey. And him comb him hair. And him wear him and clean one clothes. And after him go around the sacred house, blanga Yahweh. And join him and worship blanga God. After the David been go back blanga him round one house. And him ask him waking him out about. Blanga give him blanga dagat. And when they been bring him up that daga blanga him and dagat straight away. Well, when that boss one waking man blanga King David been look him daga lagajat. They been daga him. What for your lagajat? You know been on a dome lagajat before when that baby been libala. You been on a cry and no more daga any daga. But when that baby been die, straight away you been get up and daga na. While King David been talk, you why? Trouble daran. I been on a cry and no more daga any daga when that baby been get and libala. To me, Yahweh reckon Yahweh got a sorry on me, and no more let him that baby die. But that baby been dying now. Well, what for I gotta keep on cry, and no more daga any daga. I can't make him that baby get up libala when we keep on doing but lagajat. I sabi, Bambai, I gotta go along at that place where that baby jiran. But that baby can come back here along at this place where we jiran. Like I King David been talk. King David been have a son named Solomon. After King David been go along his wife Bathsheba, and he been making his wife good bingy, and would have been sleep gija again. Pamboy na Bathsheba ben abum little boy from King David. And King David been given him name Solomon. While Yahweh been laying him that little boy probably away. And him and him Nathan, that special and working man blanga him. Blanga give it that little boy named Jedediah to me Yahweh been laying him in probably away.
Chapter 14, start from verse 21. After na David been jingat langa Joab. And when him gama langa him talk. I've been think about one him you been want him. And I gotta do it langa you. Well, you go and guide him that young man, Absalom, and you gotta bring him back him, yeah. Well, Joab been bad and leader langa David, langa show him respect langa him. And him talk, boss, God gotta good pala langa you, and I sabi you good pinji langa me. To me you gotta do it langa me, one him up and want him you blanga dome. Put him Joab been get up, and him go, and him go langa that country golum Geshua. And him guide him Absalom, and him bring back him langa Jerusalem. But him no more been dagging him langa King David, to me David been talk. I no more want to look him, and him can get a langa man house too. And Absalom be left the camp langa him run one house. And him no more been all day look him, daddy, King David. King David been welcome him son Absalom. Well, Absalom been probably Budibala. No may any Israel man been Budibala, him. And no may anything been wrong lang him. And that hair blang him been probably thick one. And when that hair been grow probably long one, it been probably heavy one. And every year, I mean, all they love to cut him that hair, and that weight blang that hair been 2 kilograms. While Absalom been abum 3 bala son and 1 bala daughter, and that name blang him daughter been Tamar, and him probably buri bala girl do. While Absalom been jira langa Jerusalem for 2 bala year. And him no more been all day look him daddy, King David. Well, one day, Absalom been jandi muet langa Joab, langa gama langa him. The midgeman one day Joab langa go and talk langa King David langa him. But Joab no more been go langa Absalom. Well, one more Absalom been jandi muet langa Joab, langa gama langa him. But still Joab no been go langa him. After na Absalom been dalim me making man alabat. Him up eating me na that garden langa Joab where him roam about all can see daka. Him ja one side langa man garden. While him up gotta go and burn him up that garden langa him. Well, that Lord waking man been go langa that garden langa Joab. And they been burn him up that garden. After na Joab been come on langa Absalom, and he been asking him, what for you waking man all about been burn him up that garden mine? While Absalom been talk, they been burn him up that garden to me you no more been come on langa me, when I been judging that word langa you. I been one day you gotta go langa King David and ask him, what for him and dalim me blanga way from that country, Yeshua, and Gamanya. And no matter me ya, but still him no one day look me. And him can let him me jira langa him house. While him mo better blanga me if I been stop jagin langa that Najawan country. I one day you gotta make him everything right blanga me, blanga talk langa King David. And if him find him something wrong langa me, while him gotta kill me dead, like got na Absalom been talk. While Joab been go langa King David and him and dalim him, when him Absalom been talk. After na David been jandi muet langa Absalom. Planga gama langa im. And when him go langa im, Absalom bin lindan, lira langa im. Planga show respect langa im. And King David bin kiss langa im, planga welcome him langa im house.
Chapter 15. Absalom bin wanted jiran king. Bombay na Absalom bin kajim horse and buggy planga rideabout. And him kajim 50 men planga look after him when him all they want to go anywhere. Well, every day Absalom bin order get bara. And him order go and jump up one side along that gate where that road been going along Jerusalem. And when anybody been order come along that town, planga asking King David, planga album him straighten him up in trouble, Absalom been order jingat along that man, and him order asking him from where him coming. And when that man been order telling him from which clan, Absalom been order telling him lie away. You hear me now? That trouble way album on your own one fault. You're wasting but your time, like that king. To me jim no mo got him any time, planga hear you. When you ask him planga album you. And him no mo got him any working man planga album you do. But if I'm a jiran boss, or anybody who got him trouble been a coming along me, and I'm gonna hear him and do it langa him. Like that na Absalom been all done about anybody. To me jim in want to make himself king. And when anybody been all ready, planga bad and leader langa Absalom, planga show him respect langa him, Absalom been all grab him and kiss langa him, planga make him leg him. Like that na Absalom been all doom langa Israel people. Why they been all coming langa Jerusalem, planga asking King David, planga arba straighten him up out of trouble. And Absalom been making that let people start liking about him. And liking about King David. Well, Absalom been doing but like that for 4 but a year. And after him go langa King David and him asking him, Boss, you let me go langa that town called Hebron. To me you went up and jiran langa that country called Geshua. Ja langa that Najawan country called Syria. I've been making promise langa Yahweh the true of God. And I've been telling me, if him taking back me langa Jerusalem, or I gotta go and worship him ja langa Hebron. Like that na Absalom been talk lie away langa King David. While King David been talk, go on, I'll let him you go good been your way. But Absalom been go langa Hebron na. And same time him and some of the messenger langa la Israel clan. And that messenger been that of the people. When you ma beat him that whistle got a jingat, him up got a jingat too. And you up got a talk. Absalom him king na, ja langa Hebron. While when Absalom been away from Jerusalem, langa go langa Hebron, him and have 200 men got him. To me him ask him all about langa kaman got him. But then I've been saved that plan langa him. They haven't just go anyway got him. Could be your way. While when Absalom been come langa Hebron, him and have him sacrifice ceremony. And same time him and Jan them wet langa that town, Kurum Gilo, langa that special and upside of langa King David, named Ahithophel, langa come langa him. Langa that na Absalom been working at that plan langa him, langa make himself Jiran king, and langa take over from him daddy King David. And that number of that people who been wanting Absalom by Jiran king been go up more and more. King David been run away. But one messenger been coming like King David and him and him. All the Israel people been talk they want him Absalom, because Jiran king blang Arabat. While King David been telling all the boss one working men blang him. If we want to get away from Absalom, Well, we gotta go from here straight away. Quick, but we gotta go. Pamba him come at ya and beat him we. And kill him everybody ya lang the town dead. What the little working men been talk. You are boss? Not about ready blang a doom. Anything you want him, not about blang a doom. Well, straight away King David been away from Jerusalem, got him in family, and him working men out about. Only that the 10 but a working girl, women married lang out about, and leave him out about behind. Blang look after him but that house blang him. Well, when King David and all that people been come out from that town, they been pull up lang that last one house. And all the boss one working men lang King David been jammed up one side lang him. And all the soldier who all the mind about him been go leader lang him. And another 600 soldier been go leader lang him do. While that 600 soldier been coming lang King David from that town called Gat. And that boss one soldier lang Arabat been named Ittai. While King David been darim Ittai. Him up can bullrun about me. To me I gotta walk about lang a bush country. And I don't sabi where I gotta go. I can make him up bullrun about me. To me him up no man countryman Arabat. Him up from wrong way one country. And namara him no jiran lang him up wrong one country. But still, you know been jiran ya lang man country long time. And namara me good pinji lang him up. But still him up gotta go back. Lang a town, lang that new but a king. And I gotta ask him Yahweh, lang a kind lang a you. And jiran true but a lang a you. Lang a yat not King David been talk lang a Ittai. While Ittai been talk, boss, true but I darim you. I gotta already bullrum you everywhere you ought to go. No matter I gotta die, but still I gotta bullrum you. While King David been talk, while Gwan, him up go leader na, and Ittai and him soul Arabat been go leader, got him all a family blang Arabat. While all the people lang that place been look, all that people got him David go past lang Arabat, and they been crack rat para when they been look Arabat. Well, when King David and him soul Arabat been come at lang that creek, called Kidron, jogging lang that town, and King David been crossing that creek leader lang him soul Arabat. And maybe they will all start lang a go lang that bush country. While that two ceremony men named Zadok and Abiathar been jadu got him another ceremony men called Levi. And they been got him up that sacred one box lang Yahweh. And when they been crossing that creek, that ceremony men been putting on that box, and they been leaving that box there. Right up there, look all the people been away from the town. After na, King David been done him Zadok. You up got a digging back the sacred one box lang a town. And if Yahweh am good bingy lang a me, while Bambai am got a lot of me come back lang a the town. And look the box there again, lang that place where him were a jiran. And if him no more good bingy lang a me, while him got a doom, while him want a doom lang a me. While King David been keep on talk lang a Zadok. You eating me na? You gotta guide him your son, Ahimaaz, and that son lang a Abiathar, named Jonathan. And you must gotta go back lang a town good far away. And you must gotta work lang a meja just like a spy. And when I come out lang that crossing lang that river, I gotta all the wait ja lang that tubala boy. Gotta bring him a word from you. Lang a David been talk. While Zadok and Abiathar been doing it lang a King David, and they've been digging back that sacred one box lang a Jerusalem, and they've been jiran but jana. While King David been galam up on top lang a that hill called Olive, him no been wearing one boot, and him been cover him up him head lang a sword himself, and him been cry all away, and all that people who been bullering him been covered my bottom head and cry do. While somebody been dalam King David bring that special and upside bring him named Ahithophel. They been dalam him that upside been given him backbone and bullum Absalom. And when King David been eat him that word, been pray like a God. Yahweh, I want you gotta make him that special and upside can jingle but good by the way. Or you gotta talk anyway, like Absalom. While on top of that hill, there been number one place there where people been able to worship God. And when King David been come at there, he been looked at good one friend like him named Hushai been there. And he been looking friend close, been breaking one. And he been up on ground like him head, like a sort of himself. Well, none of that man been from that tribe called him Arkite, but still King David been able to trust him in probably way. And King David been telling him, if you come and got me, you can help me. But if you go back along a town, you can help me probably way. You sabi, you gotta go along Absalom and tell him, you gotta work along him probably way. Same way like you been able to work along me. And you gotta try and make sure him can pull him any good part of word with that special and upside of him. And you gotta find him that two other ceremony men named Zadok and Abiathar. Yeah. And you gotta tell him to what everything when you eat him like that king house. Do you do what I got him two other sons yeah, named Ahimaaz and Jonathan. And do what I got a John him that two other boy like me, got him that word from you. Like that not David been talk. While Hushai, that good friend like David been do it like him, and he been go back like Jerusalem. And he been come out like that town, same time where Absalom been come out there. Chapter 16. King David and Ziba. While King David been keep going, and when he been come at another side on that hill, been find him Ziba, that working man from that grandson from Saul, named Mephibosheth. While Ziba been having somebody a donkey, got him lot of ration, and he been having 200 damper, and big mob raisin, and fig tree dagger. And he been having one but a skin bag, full got him wine. While when King David been look Ziba got him all that lot anything, he been asking him, what for you bring him up all this lot anything? While Ziba been talk, I been bring him up this lot donkey blanga you, and your family are about blanga ride him. And I been bring him up all this lot daga blanga you men are about blanga dagat. And I been bring him up this wine blanga arabat blanga drinking but when they naga blanga that bush country. While King David been talk, while we je Mephibosheth, that grandson blanga your boss Saul. While Ziba been telling him lie away, him ja again blanga Jerusalem. Do we reckon all that Israel people can make him Jiran king, blanga the country, just like him grandfather been Jiran king. While David been talk, if him gotta make himself high but a lagajat, and no mujingi but langa me, while all everything blanga Mephibosheth, I gotta give it langa you. While Ziba been talk, while boss, me blanga you working man na, and I want to make him a good bingy all the time. King David and Shimei. While King David been keep going na, and when he been come out of the town called Bahurim, one man from Saul family named Shimei, that son blanga Gira, been come out blanga meet him. And he been talk no good but away langa David. And he been start chucking but stone langa David, and him boss one working man out about. Number of the soldier blanga David been right around langa him, but still that man been chucking but stone langa him. And he been jingat langa him do. You away from ya. You no good but a man. You away from ya. You not even kill him Saul and him family are about dead. And you will make himself Jiran king. And blangadara na, yawa the trouble of God punish him but you. Him na ben handem way you and make him your son Absalom jiran king. And you know me anything na. Langajat na she may been talk. While Abishai, the son blang Sheruiah, ben darim King David. Boss, that man no me anything. What for you let him talk good by the way langajat langa you? You let him go and cut him off him head and kill him dead. While King David ben darim Abishai and him brother Joab. Yun bara no buri misarp. Tumu yun bara no sabe one that man dumbat. If Yahweh ben darim him, bang talk good by the way langa me. While nobody got him that right bang stab him. Langajat na King David ben talk. After na David ben darim Abishai and all another lot boss one working man blanga him. Him up got jam langa this man when him talk no good by the way langa me. Him up got jam langa Manon one son. To me him now want to kill me dead. This man no from Manon clan. Him from that Benjamin clan. And him up can jing about him. Him up got just let him go him. To me Yahweh that trouble of God when Janim and blanga talk no good by the way langa me. But mat be Yahweh gotta look me, probably no good bingy. And Bamba and gotta jing about me. And him got a good para langa me. And digger all this lot no good para word. Langajat na King David been talk. From Jah, King David and the man Arabat been keep gone. And Shimei been bullrum Arabat, one side langa hillside. And all the way man keep going jingat no good para way langa David. And man keep going chacking about stone and ground langa David too. Pamba na King David and the men Arabat been kamat langa that Jordan River. And they been left out on spell Jah. To me them an old naga probably way. Absalom been go langa Jerusalem. While Absalom and all that Israel people been going langa Jerusalem na. And that special and upside of langa King David named Ahithophel been going garam Absalom do. And when that good friend langa King David named Hushai been look Absalom, I mean jingat lie away. This king got a jiran long time. Marabar one him Absalom got a jiran king long time. While when Absalom and need him Hushai talk lagajat, I ask him, what for you jingat lagajat? You good friend like King David, isn't it? Well, what for you no been go got him? While Hushai been him lie away. I can't go got him King David. Do me working man blanga that king where Yahweh been pick him at. Me working man blanga that man where all this lot people yeah, and all another lot Israel people been pick him at blanga jiran king blanga Arabat. You sabi, I got a jiran ya got him you. To me you not that king. I can't jiran working man blanga anybody. Only blanga you na. To me you not that son blanga man boss. And I got a jiran working man blanga you good par away. Same way like I'm jiran working man good par away blanga your daddy. Like na Hushai been talk. While Absalom been turn around and he been talk langa Ahithophel na. We are langa Jerusalem na. While one of Mugaradum. While Ahithophel been talk. You gotta go and sleep, got a more than that working girl blanga your daddy. Where married lang Arabat. Him leave him Arabat yeah behind, lang look after him at that house lang him. And you gotta sleep got him Arabat or in everybody lang a different country, gotta sabi even make him a bad friend lang your daddy. And that I gotta make him all the people who bully me probably good bingy. Like I not that Ahithophel been talk. After na somebody working man been ring him up tent. On top of that house, of that king, where everybody can look. And Jana, Absalom been digging that working girl, blang him daddy. And him sleep got him about full daytime. Or Absalom been do it, blang Ahithophel, and him sleep got him that working girl, blang him daddy. To me, everywhere Ahithophel been all the talk, been just like a word where God been talk. Like yet not a people we know the think about that but word where Ahithophel we know the talk. And David and Absalom we know the listen and do it like him.
Chapter 17. Hushai been given word langa Absalom. No more long time now that special one of Syria named Ahithophel bin Dalim Absalom. You gotta let me pick him at 12,000 soldiers. And tonight now, I gotta go and look about King David. And I gotta fight him straight away. Tumaji I sabi him nagap and worry myself. And I sabi him gotta broaden when I gamat him. And all the soldier him gotta run away. But I can kill him more than that people. Only King David, I gotta kill him. And after I gotta bring him back, all the soldier, him, yeah, you. We gotta kill him dead, only one man, Jaldo. Only King David, nah. All the Najalat people gotta jiran good way. Lajigat na Ahithophel been talk. Well, when Absalom and all the boss one Israel men been eating that way, they been all reckon him in good one. But Absalom been jingabat na and him in talk. We gotta jingat langa Hushai and we gotta eat him talk past them. Well, they been jingat langa Hushai and when him gamalang alapat, Absalom bin dalim him. One him Ahithophel bin talk, and after him talk, well, one him you reckon that thing where Ahithophel bin dalim me blang a dome, him good one. If najing, well, you dalim me one him I got a dome. Well, Hushai bin dalim him lie away. This time Ahithophel been give it you no good one word. Lajigat now Hushai been talk. To me men sabi Ahithophel been abum kurwan word. And if Absalom been a do it lang that word, him been a kajam up King David. While Hushai been keep on talk, you think about now, you dairy King David and him soldier alapat. Sabi fight probably way just like a mommy one bear when anybody try and pull him at him baby. And you daddy in the more all day sleep along that place where him soldier all about camp. To me him sabi one him all day happen long a fight. And him sabi him enemy gotta look about him ja along that place where him soldier all about camp. You sabi one him talk. Him no maja got him soldier alapat. To me him and blend himself somewhere might be along a cave. And him gotta look him up before him up look him. And him gotta come out straight away blang a fight lang a him up. And when anybody eat him that word, where him and come out lang a him up past them, they gotta talk him and beat him up. And no matter all a soldier blang a you, no more sabi braden, just like a lion where no more sabi braden, but still they gotta braden and run away. To me, everybody lang a different country sabi your daddy. Him probably good fighting man. Nobody can beat him. And all a soldier blang a him sabi fight probably we do. While dijan na you got a dome. You got a major up all Israel men but everywhere lang a different country. That much you got a major up alabat just like all a sun ground one side lang a soul wara. And you na gotta lead him but alabat lang of that fight. No matter where King David jiran, but still we gotta find him. And we gotta come at lang him, lang a fight lang him before him sabi anything. And nobody can get away from we. We gotta kill him alabat whole lot dead. And if King David try and run away and blind himself lang any town, while we people alabat gotta buy him up lot of rope. and got him that little rope. We gotta pull him down all the house and chuck it away all the stone. Right up we find him. No me any stone gotta stand up on top lang that hill. Naging. Lajikat na Hushai been talk. The Mujim want him give it David time lang get away. While Absalom and all the lot Israel men been talk. That word where Ahithophel been talk him nugurwan. But that word where Hushai been talk him gurwan. Lajikat na they been talk. To me Yahweh that trouble God mo been want the malabar kara bullum that gurwan word where Ahithophel been give it alabat. Him and want him alabat planga bullum that word where Hushai been give it alabat ulijim Absalom kara die. Hushai bin jandim wet langa King David. After na Hushai bin go and talk langa Sadok and Abata, that double ceremony man, and mindalim double langa that wet where him talk langa Absalom, and the Lord boss one Israel man, and mindalim double langa that wet where Ahithophel bin dalim alabatu. And him keep on talk langa dobala. Quick pala na, in balagara jan the messenger langa King David. And that messenger karadalim him no more langa camp ja again langa that crossing. One side langa that river. That messenger karadalim him langa cross him that river straight away got him man alabat. Where him Absalom and him soldier alabat can kill him alabat. Like got now Hushai been talk. Well, Jonathan and Ahimaaz, that double son langa that double ceremony men been all the jiran, outside langa Jerusalem, langa that spring water, Kolom and Rogel, and one bala waking girl been all the gaman langa double ja, and been all the dalim double that wait from that double ceremony men, and double been all the go langa King David and dalim him. Well, double been all day jira and outside langa town. To me, double them been want him anybody blanga look double. But one day, one young boy will look double ja langa that spring water, and that young boy been go langa Absalom and him dalim him. While double been go quick pala langa that town, Kolom, Bahorum, blanga blind himself. To me, one man ja been abum well one side langa him house, and double been go run inside langa that well, and that man wife been charm up that hole langa that well, and him cover him up that well, got him not a seat daga, only him nobody can look that well where double been blend himself. Bamba na sambala boss one waking man blanga Absalom. Been gamal langa that house, and they been ask him that man wife, uje that double boy. While that man wife been talk lie away, double been cross him that river. While that waking man been go and look about double, but naging, all about no been find him double, and they will after go back langa town no magarim that double boy. Well, when that working man been going from that house where that double boy been blending himself, double been gamat from that well, and double been go langa King David, and double been dalim him everything where been happen, and double been dalim him that word where Ahithophel been give it langa Absalom, and double been talk quick palana, you must cross him that river. Well, straight away King David and his men all about been do it langa dobala, and they been all cross him that river before that sun been get up. Well, Absalom been do it langa that way where Hushai been give it him, and he been start marching up all Israel men from everywhere langa that country. Well, when Ahithophel been look Absalom, no more been do it langa that way where he been give it him. I mean, probably no good pinji, and I mean, guide him donkey, and imin go burum Jerusalem, and imin go back lang im London town, and na imin make him everything right lang im family, and after imin go and hang himself, and they will bury him body again lang im family graveyard. Well, when Absalom been major mapola Israel soldier, he will make him amasa jiran boss blang all soldier blang a digging place blang a Joab. Imaji Joab been go garam King David. While that dairy blang a amasa been named Jetta, and in Purum that Ishmael tribe, and that Mami blang a amasa been named Abigail. And even that daughter blanga Nahash, and Abigail's sister Saruaya been that mommy blanga Joab. Well, Absalom and him soldier alabat been crossing that Jordan River, and they been make him alabat camp blanga that country gulum Gilead. But before they been crossing that Jordan River, King David and him man alabat been gamat blanga that town gulum Mahamain. And when King David bin gamat ja, 3 bala men bin gamat langayim. Tala 3 bala men bin name Shaubi, Makia, and Basalai. Shaubi bin dar son blanga Nahash purum that town gulum Reba ja langa dar country gulum Yemen. And Makia bin dar son blanga Amiel purum that town gulum Lodaba. And Basilai bin purum that town golum Rogelem ja langa that country golum Gilead. While the 3 bala men na bin gamat langa King David, and they been bring him up lot of anything langa King David, and the men alabat to me they been sabi alabat been hungry and thirsty, and naga purum mogabat langa that bush country. And they been bring him up all candish and cup and swag and seed daga and roasted vandaga and najikan daga and sugar bake and cream and cheese and sambala beef too. Order anything na. They been bring him up like King David and him man alabat.
Chapter 18. Absalom bin die. While King David bin majrum of all the soldier blangayim, and him karumat arabat, and him make him 3 bara big one group, and him make him Joab, and him brother Abishai, and that another one man Ittai jiran boss blang that 3 bara big one group. After na King David bin karumat that 3 bara big one group, and him make him arabat jiran little one group karam 1,000 men. And him karumat order that little one group, and him make him arabat jiran langa little one group kara 100 men. And him make him 1 bara boss one soldier jiran leader langa every group. After na King David bin daram that soldier langa go and fight langa Absalom. And him daram arabat agara kaman kara him up langa fight too. While that soldier been talk, no more, you can come and kara marabat. To me, you probably high but a man. And that enemy bring away, wanted you na. Take a jing about marabat. Number of marabat run away from marabat, but still take a jing about marabat. And number of they killing big mob from marabat dead, but still take a jing about marabat. To me, you na, they want him. While mo better stop ya lang this town Mahanam and album marabat from ya again. Like I now that soldier been talk. While King David been talk, while Kwan, I got a doom one of me my record him good put up lang a me bring a doom. After na King David been done Joab, Abishai and Ittai. You have got a jingy but me and my man boy Absalom. Like I na King David been talk lang that 3 bara boss one soldier. and order that Najalat soldier ben him give it that word lang Arabat. After na King David ben jet up one side lang that gate lang that town, and him order that soldier lang him go past lang him lang a go lang that fight, and him look every group go past. While all that soldier lang King David ben go lang that country lang that Ephraim clan, and jana lang that Tikwan bush country they been fight lang all that Israel soldier, and they been beat him that Israel soldier probably away, and 20,000 soldier been die. That fight been everywhere lang that country, and big mob soldier been die from that fight. But biggest mob soldier been die from the Tikwan bush country, to me in rough country. What Absalom been jar riding by him donkey, and when him look some of the soldier bring a King David, him give it himself. And that donkey man dig him underneath like a big one tree, called an oak tree. And that head lang Absalom been get stuck lang that wadi part lang that tree. And that donkey been keep gone. And he been leave him Absalom jar again, hanging up lang that tree. While one brother soldier lang a King David been look Absalom hanging up jar, and he been go lang a Joab, and he been dadam him, boss, I would look Absalom hanging up lang a tree. While Joab been talk, if he would look him, well, what for you know been killing him dead jar again? If you been a killing him dead, well, I'm gonna give it you big mob money and special one belt. Well, that soldier been talk, no more. Not even I give it me brother biggest mob money, but still, I'm not gonna do anything blang Adam that son blang a King David. To me, you might have been him that word, where King David been done you, and Abishai and Ittai. No blang Adam that son blang him. And I sabi if I'm gonna kill him, and no more do it lang that word blang a King David, while I'm gonna eat him that story. To me, you more hear about everything. And I'm gonna get wild lang of me, and you know been album me, like I just another soldier been talk. While Joab been talk, I can waste about time hearing about you. And straight away, I'm going to a spear, and I'm going to go along at that place where Absalom been hanging up along at that tree. And I'm going to find him there, still alive. And I'm going to kill him with that 3 spear. And after 10 soldier along a Joab been go up along Absalom, and they've been beating him up him. While Joab been telling him working men, along a blow him that whistle, along a stop him that fight. And that working men been blow him that whistle, and all the soldier belong him been stop fight lang that Israel soldier. And all that Israel soldier been go back lang our own camp. While all that soldier belong Joab been go back lang him, and they've been catching that body lang Absalom, and they've been chucking that body lang a deep one hole, chugging lang that thick one bush country. And they've been covering up that body, got a big mob stone. While Absalom no been up many son, lang a make him that family line lang him keep going. And when him still jiran libera, min build him a biggest thing, got him stone jar lang that place called him King Valley. Min build him up that thing, lang a make him all the people think about him. Uri him that name lang him can't finish. And today they call him that thing Absalom stone. David been hearing that bad news from Absalom. After na Ahimaaz that son from Zadok been go lang a Joab, and him talk. You gotta let him go lang a King David, and give him that good news from that fight, where Yahweh that trouble of God been saving him from him enemy Arabat. While Joab been talk, no more. You can dig him any good news lang a King David today. Bamba you can dig him word lang him. But you can dig him today. To me that son lang him been die. After that Joab been died that working man who been given like a prisoner lang him from that country called Ethiopia. You gotta go lang a King David, and you gotta tell him everything where it look been happen here today. But when the reckoning been away, him has been keep on asking about Joab. No matter what him gonna happen like me, but still, I want him you gotta let him go like King David and give him that news. Well, Joab been talk, man boy, what for you want to dig him that news like King David? Nobody can give you anything like that. Well, one more, him has been talk. No matter like me, but still I want to go. And Joab been talk, well, one, well, him has been run now all the way through like the Jordan River country, rather than catch him up that working man, and him passing him. While King David been given but lang a middle lang at that Tubala gate, lang at that town golum, Mahanaim. And one but a working man who been on the watching but all a gate been quap on top lang at that wall. And when he been looking at that country, he been look somebody coming up lang at that road. And he been jingat lang a King David, and David been daddam him. If him govern himself, while him bring him up good news. Well, that somebody been coming kulijap na, and that working man been look Najawan man coming up behind do. And that working man been jingat lang that Najawan working man jalang at that gate. You look, Najawan man coming up behind. While King David been talk, that Najawan man and bring him up good news too. While that working man on top lang that wall been talk, I can look that first one man good way na, and him run just like a him saw the run. While King David been talk, him good but a man that run, and him bring him up good but a news too. While when him has been come out like a King David, him kneel down, leader lang him, bring a show him respect lang him, and him talk, boss, we gotta praise him Yahweh. Him not that God bring you, and we gotta praise him. To make him and make him you beat him that man who will give it your backbone and want him kill him you're dead. While King David been asking him, what about that son man Absalom? Him right? While him has been telling him lie away. Boss, when you working man Job been janding me, I'm look big more people ja. But I know Musabi what had been happen. While David been talk, while you stand up ja and wait. And he been do it lang him. After another working man from Joab been come at ja, and he been tell King David, boss, I been bring him up good news lang you. Did I know Yahweh been making you beat him that lot people who been give it your backbone? While David been talk, what about Absalom, that son mine? Him right? While that messenger been talk, boss, him more better all the enemy belong you and all that people who been given your backbone been a die, same way like him and die. While when King David been need him that bad news, belong him son, him been probably no good bingy. And him been go inside lang that room, where been just a one top lang that wall, just again lang that gate. And him been cry that much and jingle all away. Man son, Absalom man son, what for you been die? More better I been a die. Absalom man son. Chapter 19. Joab been gonna jump up like King David. While when the soldier like King David been beat him that the enemy bring him, they been a good bingy probably way. But they know been good bingy. To me somebody been that him Joab like King David. Where him in jiran but no good bingy and cry like him son Absalom. And that soldier been eat him that news, where David been worrying himself like him son Absalom. And when they been go back like that town where David been jiran, they been going like that town quite far away, just like a soldier who been shame himself, to me been run away from fight. While King David been covering up himself face, and he been cry, and he been jinging at bad atbara. Man son, Absalom man son, my son Absalom. While Joab been go lang that house where King David been jiran. And he been go lang David and he been talk. Today, you been making me sorry out of shame myself. Absalom been want to kill him, you're dead. And that was solely blang you been saving your life. And they've been saving your son and daughter and wife out of a too. You sabi? But you know been thinking about that but soldier who like him you. You only thinking about that son blang you who no been like him you. And today you been showing all a boss one soldier and all a natural soldier, you know we thinking about. Might be more better blang you soldier about been a die. And your son Absalom been a jiran libera. While you got a good lang at that soldier blang you, and you got a good pinji lang arabat, and you got a show arabat, you think about arabat. True but me daran but you. If you no go and talk lang at that soldier blang you, while alabara, you can find a many soldier yeah. To me they gotta all run away and give it back pun lang you. Well, I saw a lot of good but a thing been happen lang you. But if that was soldier blang you run away from you, well, that ain't got a jan more west blang you. Like a jan Joab been talk. Well, King David been do it lang a Joab, and been get up and been go jiran ja, lang that gate lang that town. And all that soldier blang him been hearing that news where been go ja. And they will all go and measure him up myself right around lang him. King David been go back lang Jerusalem. While all that Israel soldier lang Absalom, open lang that fight been go back lang our own camp. And everywhere lang that country, they been start argument gija. And they been talk myself everywhere. King David been saving me from that Philistine mob, and from all another enemy blang away. But he been run away from Absalom, and he been away from the country. And we will make him Absalom didn't king blang away. But he been died along that fight. Well, what for somebody can go and catch him King David and bring him back in? Like I not that Israel people been talk myself. While King David been give him that news, where that Israel people been talk bring him back in. And he been getting that two a ceremony man named Zadok and Abiathar. Bring a go and ask him that boss man, bring all the Judah people. And what have been done that boss man. King David been giving news where the Israel people want to bring him back in, bring him own house. What for him of Judah people can bring him back in? You must be a own countryman from a own clan, ain't it? And you must not gotta bring him back in. Like I not what have been talk. After not what have been talk long Amasa, that boss belong a soldier belong Absalom. You belong a King David own family. And him gonna make him your digging place belong a Joab, and Jiran boss belong a soldier. True what I'm gonna do like that. And him talk, if him no more do it lang a you, while God gonna punish him and make him die. While when all that the Judah people been eating that word belong a David, where that two a ceremony man been done him about, they been all wanting him belong a comeback, and Jiran king belong Arabat. And they've been jandim word lang a him, and they've been done him belong a comeback, got him sold Arabat. And they've been jandim some of the men lang that town called Gilgal, jagging one side lang that Jordan River, belong a bring him back him lang a Jerusalem. While when King David been getting that word from that Judah people, he been start lang a go back lang a Jerusalem. And when he been come out lang a that Jordan River, he been meeting that man from his own clan, who been come out lang a dig him back him. While same time, that son lang a Gera named Shimei, from that Benjamin clan, been go lang a meet him King David, lang a that Jordan River do. And 1,000 men from that Benjamin clan been go got him. And that working man blang that family blang a Saul named Ziba been come and blang a meet him King David do. Even have him 15 sons and 20 working men got him. And they been come at blang that Jordan River before King David been come at ja. And they been crossing that river, blang album King David and his family are about crossing that river. And they've been telling him they gotta do anything in what they matter about bring album him. King David been kind lang Shimei. While when King David been ready to cross him the Jordan River, Shimei been coming lang him. And he been chagam that myself leader lang him, show him respect lang him. And he been talk, boss, you know we think about that good para thing who have been doing lang you when you've been away from Jerusalem. You let them go me free from that good para thing. And you know we think about that thing anymore. Boss, I sabi man good para thing who have been doing lang you. And tara na ban kaman, meeting me bastam. Before anybody from our Israel clan. Like that na Shimei I've been talk. While Abishai that son Sheruiah been darim King David. I reckon you gotta kill him Shimei dead. Dumjaya that trouble of God been picking at you, Jiran King. And Shimei been talk no good but away you that time when you been away from Jerusalem. While King David been darim Abishai and his brother Joab. Nobody been asking me but a talk. Or what for in but a Buddha myself. Might be in but I want to make him trouble blang me. But I don't mean but me not that king blang the Israel people. And when any Israel people gotta die today, while King David been darim Shimei na, true but I darim you, nobody can punish him you and kill him you dead. David been kind on me people said. After another grandson of Saul, named Mephibosheth, been coming on King David from Jerusalem. Him and Jiran Dadawan got him Dadawan clothes, and him and Abam long one whisker door. To from that time now, where King David been run away from Jerusalem, rather than come back, Mephibosheth no been washing himself. Him and Jiran Nagajat to me been sorry himself from King David. While when Mephibosheth been come at him, King David been talk, what for you been come and got me when I been away from Jerusalem? While me people said been talk, boss, you sabi me cripple butter, and I've been done man working man cyber, blang make him ready man donkey, uri you magara come and got a mule. But him no been do it blang me, and him done you lie one story blang me. But I sabi you got a dome, when you reckon him good one blang a dome. Lumaji, you just like an angel from God. Boss, I saw even kill my daddy family out of a dead, but they haven't done no good but a thing. And they haven't left album that punishment. And you've been killing me dead too, but you've been kind like me. And you've been giving me that right. Bring a daga jagin. Bring your own one table. But I don't got that right, bring asking me bring a kind like me. Like that now my people said been talk. While King David been talk, you can't talk anything more. Too much I've been thinking about myself. In what I working when cyber got about myself. All that not anything bring a soul. While my people said been talk, him right na. Cyber can have all that not anything. Too much you me satisfy. Or even come back like your own country library. King David been kind like a Basalai. While that man named Basalai from that town called Rogelem Jagin, like that country called Gilead, been coming jar like that Jordan River, like crossing that river got him King David, and like say goodbye like him. While Basalai been probably old man, 80-year-old, and he been probably rich man too, and him not been able to give it but David Daga, when he been jiran that town called Mahanaim. And when King David been look that old man jiran that river, he been talk, I want him you gotta come and carry me like Jerusalem, and I gotta look after him but you ja. While Basalai been talk, no more, I can come and carry you like Jerusalem. To me me old man na, me 80-year-old, and me could have died na. And when me daga, I can taste him that daga. And when me drink about anything, I can taste him that thing too. And when anybody sing song blang me, well I can hear him. You sabi, boss, me no mo good para. And if I come and got him you, well, I gotta make him hard work blanga you. Well, I know been doing big but a thing blanga you, or you look after but me. You gotta just let him cross him this river and go a little bit long way got him you. And after you gotta let him go back along my own camp. To me, I want to die again, along that place where my daddy and mommy bear up. But I got him one but a son named Kimam. And you gotta dig him got him you. To me, Jim gotta get an workman blanga you. And you gotta don't blanga him, one him you reckon him good one blanga you. Like I now, Basel I been talk. While King David been talk, him right, I dig him got me. And I gotta do managing, you want me blanga don't blanga him. And I gotta do everything, you ask me blanga don't blanga you do. After now King David and a man out of been crossing the Jordan River. And after them and kiss langa that old man Basilai, blanga say goodbye langa him. And him and give it good for a word langa him. And after, Basilai been go back langa him round camp. That la Judah people and Israel people been agam and gija. While when King David been crossing that Jordan River, all a men from that la Judah people and half all a men from that la Israel people been look after by him, women crossing that river. And after they been all go along that town called Gilgal. And that man named Kimam been go jack at him do. After that the Israel people been go along King David. And they been him, boss, number of men about all the project ija, because that la Judah people. But still they been reckon myself. And they reckon about kind that right to bring back you along the country. And they reckon they been have that right to look after but you and your family about. And all the men belong you, where you have been crossing that river. But then more got him that right. Like yet not that Israel people been talk. What that la Judah people been talk now, no more. Merabat got him that right. To me that king him from Merabat clan. What for him of get wild like a Merabat? That kingdom have been given Merabat daga and pay Merabat money, plan look after about him, nothing. While that la Israel people been talk now, no more. Him up no more got him that right. Number that king from him of clan, but still Merabat got him that right. To me him boss plan Merabat and Merabat 10 clan. Him up only one but a clan. While him up can put Merabat behind. To me Merabat not been thinking about bringing back that king before him have been thinking about. What that la Israel people and that la Judah people been keep on agamangija. That la Israel people been talk at Paraguay, but that la Judah people been talk probably at Paraguay. Second Samuel, chapter 22. King David been sing song. While Yahweh the trouble of God been saving David from Saul and all another enemy blanga him. And blanga na King David been sing the song where him find him. Yahweh already look after him but me. And when me already have trouble, me already go along him. To me him just like a strong but a stone, where I can blunder myself from an enemy arabat. Man God already mind about me when I go along him. And him already saving me from an enemy arabat, just like that shield who already stop anybody from killing somebody. When me jingat lang Yahweh, him already saving me from an enemy arabat. While we can praise him about anybody, only Yahweh. I've been having biggest trouble, and I've been going to die. To me, my enemy arabat been right around lang me. I mean, just like a soldier, been right around lang me, ready to beat him up me. That been everywhere right around lang me. I mean, just like that graveyard been ready, to grab me. But I've been jingat lang Yahweh. I've been jingat lang man God, to help me. And I'm needing me ja, blanga that sacred place blanga him. And him listen langa me, wabin jingat langa him, blanga album me. While all the ground been shake. No more little bit all the ground everywhere been move. To me God been get wild langa him enemy arabat. Him just like him and make him smoke come out from him nose. And him just like him and make him probably hot one fire coming from his mouth. We gotta burn him up, him enemy arabat. Him just like him and break him up that sky on top. And him and come down, got him dark one cloud, underneath lang him foot. Quick for him and come on just like him and fly, got him that special one angel blang him. And him and come on lang that wind, just like him and have him wing. Him just like him and cover him up himself, got him that dark one cloud. And the rain cloud full got him water, been right around lang him. And that probably one light blang him, been shine from inside lang that cloud. And all the lightning been flash just like a fire, where him go everywhere. After now I've been jingled from on top, just like a thunder. And everybody been hit him that high but a God, where been jingled. And probably way him and beat him that our enemy blang him. Him and just like him and shoot him out about, got him bow and arrow, and make him out about run away. Him and just like him and chuck him that lightning, lang out about, and make him out about go everywhere. Namara them and try and blind himself inside lang a cave, but still him and look out about. And namara them and try and blind himself inside lang a water, but still him and look out about. When Yahweh get wild lang him enemy out about, they can blind himself for him, to make him probably strong butter. And when him jingat lang out about, they hear him. While Yahweh been eating me, when I been jingat lang him, lang album me, and him just like him in put him down, him being up from top and grabbing me, and him put him at me from the trouble where I've been album. Him saving me from all that enemy blang of mine. Him saving me from all that strong but people who no be belaying me. When I've been album that trouble, all that people been able to try and grabbing me. But Yahweh been able to mind about me. Been able to album me when I've been album that trouble. And him saving me. To me him good pingy lang of me. While Yahweh been good para lang of me, to me on the ballroom but that right way lang him. And him talk good para way lang of me. To me jira no got managing wrong. I've been already twist lang that law lang Yahweh. And I know I've been turning myself from man God. I've not thinking about all that law lang him. And I know I've been giving backbone lang that law lang him. And him sabi me jira no got managing wrong. And him sabi animal already doom but no good para thing. And him good para lang me. To me have not the ballroom but that right way lang him. And him sabi me no jiran got managing wrong. While Yahweh, you're not the trouble of God, and you're the jiran trouble lang that people or jiran trouble lang you. And you're the good para lang that people or jiran no got managing wrong. You're the good para lang that people or jiran good para. But you're the no good para lang that people or jiran no good para. And you're the making that people or making myself high para, jiran low para. But you're the saving that people or no making myself high para. While Yahweh is jiran just like a light lang me, you're the animate that dark para and making me jiran good pingy. And namara man enemy arabat big mob, but still you're making me strong para, lang a fight lang arabat. And namara arabat probably strong para, but still you're giving me power, lang a beat him arabat. While all you my people that wave lang a God and probably good one. And you can trust him that word, where him and talk. Yahweh am just like a shield, lang that people are asking him, lang album arabat. Well, nobody God, only Yahweh not God. And only him not got him power, lang mind about we. Him not already making me strong, brother. And him now to open him up that way blanga me. And him more to keep me safe one, just like a deer, when jiran lang a hill country. Asabi have lang a fight lang a man enemy arabat and beat him arabat. Tumuji Yahweh na, bin learning me lang a fight. While Yahweh, you know the trouble of God, and you only look after but me and save me from an enemy arabat. You not been on the album me and making me high bara. And you know been letting my enemy arabat grabbing me. And you know been letting me give up too. I've been only running up my enemy arabat. Right up I've been only beat him arabat. I know been only stop right up I've been beating him arabat. I've been only beat him arabat probably way. And I've been only making him arabat lose. And they can get up and fight like me again. While Yahweh, you're not been ordered making me strong, bala. Lang a fight, lang a man enemy arabat and beat him arabat. And you not been ordered making arabat run away from me when they been ordered look me gaman. And I've been ordered beating him up all that enemy mine, or no more belaying me. They've been ordered try and look about lang a somebody, lang album arabat, and save him arabat for me. But nobody been saving arabat. They've been jingat lang a you. But you know we've been listening lang arabat. And I've been ordered bust him up arabat, just like a working man, when bust him up ground. I've been ordered put him put arabat, just like where other people put him put mud along a road. While Yahweh, you know the trouble of God, and you've been saving me from my own one people arabat, when they would want to kill me dead. And you've been making me keep going jiran king from other people. You've been making me jiran king from my own one people arabat. And you've been making me jiran king from all another tribe too, where I know we've been sabi arabat. A lot of stranger people are coming and bad and leader lang me, from I show them respect lang me. And when me talk lang arabat, they ought to do it lang me. And when that the stranger people were jiran man enemy arabat, hearing me talk, they ought to brad lang me. And they ought to give up and come out from that place where they've been blooded themselves. While we gotta give it praise lang Yahweh, ujiran lai bara. Only him now we gotta make him high bara. Tumuji him now the mind about me. Him just like a strong but a stone, wagging blooded myself from an enemy arabat. And him now the paying back my enemy arabat. And him now been making me jiran boss from all the people. And him been saving me from other people or no legging me. While Yahweh, you know the trouble of God. And you not been making me beating my enemy arabat. And you not been only look after but me when anybody been want to kill me dead. Well, I gotta praise him about you lang your name and tell him about other people lang every country lang you. And I gotta sing song lang praise him about you every day. God been making me jiran king. And him in order making me beat him, my enemy arabat. And him would show me how much him legging me. And him got a kind like a man family arabat oligija. Like a jadna King David been sing. Chapter 23. King David been given last one word, lang other people. While Jacob, that grandfather of the Israel people, been on the ballroom, Yahweh the trouble of God. And Yahweh not been picking at David, that son of Jesse, from a jiran king from that lot people. Been making David probably high bara. And King David been on the find him probably a good one song, from a give it long the Israel people. While they not that last one word, where King David been give it long the Israel people. The spirit planga Yahweh been talked through langa me. He been put him that word planga him, langa man round one mouse planga talk. That God planga the Israel people been talk langa me. That God will remind about the Israel people been done me lagajat. When any king did and boss good by the way and give it fair go langa the people and do it langa God. While that king na jiran, just like the sun, will get a bara and shine probably bright one like that sky, no more got a many cloud. And him didn't just like that sun, well, and make him more grass grow after when him rain. Lajet kin him got a good para lang man family arabat. Tumajimin make him that probably strong but a promise lang me, oligi jawan. Him can break him that promise, and him can change him that promise too. While I don't want the managing, only that thing where God been promised lang me, that I now want him. And I sabi him gonna do it lang me and save me. But him gonna check out all the good for the people, just like all the farmer, or the checker or the good one jigo and grass. That farmer or the kajim but that can grass got a mine one tool, or jim shovel or spear. To me they can grab him that can grass got a marabat binga. And they are the bottom of that can grass only one. Bagajat na King David been talked that last one word blanga him, where him give it langa that Lord Israel people.